Truth Man here, and the channel is the No Matrix, No Simp and All Subjects channel. So I want to talk about how many divorces was filed in 2024, but I want to come from the standpoint, I'm gonna react to Coach Greg's take on it. He been back on fire lately, man. I'm telling you, when he stick to his guns, and he like be avoiding the trolls and stuff like that, one of the best there is. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give him his credit. But he was on it once again with this one. I didn't watch the whole video, but I watched a lot of it, and I'm gonna let some of it play, and I'm gonna react to it. So let's go.
Remember this. When unless I specify, I'm talking about older women, and I'll always say 32 and up. When I say something, I'm talking about women 18 to 30. That is the only relevant age group when we're talking about dating, marriage, and relationships in modern.
Wait, hold on, yeah. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Not gonna change because a 38, 40, 42, 47-year-old woman finally gets it. Oh, I get it now. How do I make myself available to a high value man? Nobody cares, bro. You're irrelevant. You're relevant to someone, but not to me, not to the entire marketplace. You're not. All right. You're damaged, used up goods at best. All right. But a lot of dudes want this coping message of us saying that these women are going to regret their decisions when they're 18 to 30 and they're going to be working at Subway. Well, that's not all the way true as well. Okay. Yeah, these women are what, 4th and 30. They're 80 pounds overweight from when they were 22. Like, I'm not even worried about those women at all. I'm not trying to marry them up like Kevin Samuels.
Me neither.
I'm not trying to change those women. Those women are far gone. They're too gone, man. I don't care what they do, to be honest with you. They could jump on my dick. All right, I can have them in my rotation. I'll come smash it up. I'll come smash it, mash it up.
And don't think that how Coach Greg is talking is uncommon. See, everybody, oh, I got somebody I'm gonna hook you up with. Oh, I got somebody I'm gonna hook you up with. That stuff, those are the worst relationships sometimes, because the person won't even like you, but they'll linger on just to get something out of you. Like far as the best, to me, the best chance at relationship is when the woman makes it obvious that she wants the man, and it goes from there. Them be the best relationships. But he making a good point. And we talking about divorce on today. I'm gonna talk about what's called an empty shell marriage. Like what I had, basically, and what, on paper, is an empty shell marriage. So I'm gonna explain what that is. People can form any opinion they want. Y'all got to start dumping these women, man. God, how is the divorce rate for men only? Hold up. Anyway, only 29-30%. How these women carrying on? It's because y'all trying to hang in there. I'm gonna stick in there for the kids. Yep, and you gonna damage the kids even more by them not seeing you enjoying life.
Don't ask me for a commitment. Don't ask me where we're going. Don't ask me about true love and do I believe in love after love. Nah, bitch. No, I ain't gotta wait for you to get off your job at 8 o'clock.
See, a lot of women, you can say what they want. They talking about this love. Oh, I'm gonna find this love. I'm gonna find love. You gonna get pumped and dumped. You ain't no better than these other women. If you got a dude that's even halfway decent, you should be trying to cater to him and make things work out. It's a shame when you start getting them ill feeling, because that means you soon to be out here with these sharks, and it's hard to feel sorry for them, man. because the video I'm reacting to, that Coach Greg has in the thumbnail, 990,000 women filed for divorce in 2024. That's 20,000. Ain't that like 20,000, almost 20,000 per state? That's a lot.
You have to work extended hours and
Wait, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on.
why she ends up with chaotic niggas and niggas that have felonies and shit like this. Why? Because she can control them a lot more. It is what it is. Y'all need a commercial. Yeah, for sure. I need to stretch these legs out. Marriage Wheel coming up. All right, here we go. The Money Mindset 2025. Join us if you are looking to elevate your mindset to the next level and get your financial information and game back
Shout
to
out
where it
Coach.
needs to be. This is the Blue Chip Mindset on steroids. We have 80 plus episodes from the last 2 years that you missed available via playback. You can get all of those episodes. Also, every live stream on Sunday night
I'm letting
with
this
all of our
advertisement
great
play.
contributors with subjects, cryptocurrency, investment,
Go to this
Money
channel.
101, Money 201. Also, if you're looking to become a social media content creator, this is the group for you. 2 times a month, we give you content creator information about how much things. Now, the bait and switch is there on the left.
showing the marriage
That's
wheel.
when the
That's
rules
something he
change. All
created.
right, so either the male or the female can change the rules. Understand this, but most of the time we're dealing with the female changing the rules. She stops having sex with you.
Yeah.
She might become a feminist. She might,
Yeah.
her monster-in-law might tell her something. Her cousins or sisters. All right, she might get interference from the world, the outside world. She might
Yeah.
want to hit the streets. She might want to go to girls'
Yeah.
nights out after she lose weight. Right? She might not love you anymore after she has kids. Right? This is the bait and switch. She might want to go back to work, and she was a stay-at-home
No.
mom, or she might be a career woman and might want to
Not to
come
help.
back and be a stay-at-home mom. You never know. Those things change the relationships. There's affairs on both sides where the rules change.
I ain't had no affair.
And there's going to be emotional affair, financial affair. There might
This
be something
happened
going
after
on
the
there.
fact.
There's going to be less sex.
Emotional
No more
affair, yeah.
blowjobs.
Well-
All right. She says, I'm not happy. The code word right here. I'm not happy. All right. Now, typically, this is going to be times a tough time. The kids are driving her crazy. She feels like you're another child. So then she's going to start just complaining and this and that. You don't help, and I got to pick up socks, and you want me to do this and cook and clean and have sex. So she wants to renege or reneger. I don't want to do any of this anymore. This is a bait and switch, right? She cuts her hair. She has long hair. She chops her hair off. Okay, she wants to go to the Usher concert. She wants to take pictures at the Chris Brown show. She wants to get a belly button pierced, and she's 34, right? Like, these things happen, and then if you don't agree to this rule change, then you're going to get screwed. All right. You be like, fuck you, man. You better do what I say. Now you're on child support. Okay. Now you don't see your kids anymore. Now you're in court fighting for custody. If you don't go along with the programming, if you do go along with the programming, you either bucked up or cucked up. You might say, well, you can have a guy on the side, a boyfriend. I'll just look the other way as long as I don't know. Don't do it in my marital bed. Or you might say, hey, I'll pay for this. I'll give you a vacation. I'll buy you a ring. I'll get you an extra marital ring. You're going to buck up or cuck up. That's what happens in stage number 3.
Buck up or
so
cuck
typically
up.
what dudes do in stage number 3, they work less.
Okay, so he made a good point. You, with most of these women, you gonna have to, what he just said, buck up or cuck up. I bucked up. And it was, you ain't never getting this again. And now it's, hey, why you ain't found him? You ain't found yet. Just leave. I want to make love. I want to have love again. Well, let's go back to it, man. Let's go to it,
you know,
man.
they start making concessions and compromises. We're typically gonna lean towards her. All right. And she might want, you know, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. She wants to go to girls' nights out, a girls' trip, so forth. So you buck up or cuck up. You typically will then keep the marriage alive for as long as she wants to. But then you will realize that she's emotionally checked out. You're having less sex. You agree to it. Well, okay, all right. She emotionally checks out. You keep the shit going.
Try to.
Now, you will tell everybody that you keep your marriage going. I've been married for 13 years, 15 years. Well, shit, she been checked out for 7-8 years.
Right.
She been checked out for 7-8 years already. And you bucked up or cucked up. And she said, fuck it, I'll stick along. This happened here.
Bucked up.
She'll stick with it. This happened right here. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Buck up or cuck up.
Yep.
Right here. So he bucked up. He cucked up. Right there. I gave her compliments a couple times a week. I tell her she's beautiful. I tell her to go to the gym, be happy. I hug her. I kiss her and do this and do that. I share household tasks. I put hands on with the children. All right. And blah, blah, blah. All right. He bucked up. He cucked up and kept the relationship going. And now he's going to say he has a successful marriage. All right. But this really was dead. It's been dead on arrival.
Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to find.
Cheddar Ties in the building. He says for the fun. I appreciate that. Sheldon CPR. Great information, bro. I'm trying to save y'all. Sharon Fortenberry. Shout out to you. He says, Coach Gang. And we don't know this to be factual, but he says 992,000 women filed for divorce in 2024. Don't ever marry a woman. We don't know if his statistics are real, but this is typically the case across the board. 80% of women file for divorces. 90% of college educated women file for divorce. And you're seeing why. You're seeing why. Men try to make it work and patch it together, even though they may not be doing what she wants.
Years.
But she's on the other hand like, bait and switch.
Shut
down.
Go
to the unknown. It's your fault. Okay.
Yep. Your fault. So in my situation, again, y'all been paying attention. So she literally waited for me to do something and then tried to paint me like I'm a bad guy. And she don't even know for sure if I did something because I'm not going to tell her. And the reason why I'm not going to tell her, because remember, I've been telling y'all been watching me. She literally waited for that. She waited for that. Like I had my thing. Like I'm like, okay, I'm filing these papers, I'm filing divorce, this. Right? Your boy needed to get. Hey, listen, we ain't gonna go into details, man. Well, look here, man. Hey, your boy needed. Let's keep going. Dude. Let's go back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna react to a couple things, and then I'm gonna give y'all my separate commentary, and then we're gonna close this out.
How much money did men lose in 2024 when it comes to divorce, such as with alimony, 50% of their income, homes, etc.? And that was when the stats were 650,000. ChatGPT said that men lost around $30 billion in 2024 if 650,000 women filed for divorce.
Marriage is evil now, y'all.
Updated to 992,000.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say, what no preacher say. It's evil now. Marriage is not the smart thing. Like look, you would have a better relationship with the Most High not getting married. I'm telling you. Because the emotions that go into it, the fighting that comes out of it, like that's going to interfere with your spiritual life, man. And then like if you got a passive aggressive one who pick with you and say little stuff to try to get under your skin or make you jealous or something, and then try to turn around and be in there trying to praise God, and you know that the Most High is not accepting it, but she doing it to annoy you because she know the Most High ain't accepting it. You can't carry on. You can't be unsubmissive and unforgiving to your husband and then think the Most High, like you gonna just hop, skip, and jump over all that behavior. No, your prayers ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you. Just like if guys, we got to be careful with that too, because I'm telling you, marriage will get in the way of your spiritual life if you let it, man. Now, I didn't know about the Most High like I do now, but I was dealing with the Most High. I had a Bible in my college dorm room, all type of stuff.
To wake up and realize something. Enjoy your life.
Right.
Stop chasing love.
That's a myth, fairy tale.
You live in a society of women that listen
Let him say that again.
to celebrities, focus on
for you.
Wait, hold on.
This guy out here, he says, and we don't know this to be factual, but he says
Let him say it again.
92,000 women filed for divorce in 2024. Don't ever marry a woman. We don't know if his statistics are real, but this is typically the case across the board. 80,
You got it from ChatGPT, so
90% of college educated women file for divorce, and you're seeing why. Men try to make it work and patch it together, even though they may not be doing what she wants. But she's on the other hand like, bait and switch. All right, go to the unknown. It's your fault. Okay.
It is all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
How much money did men lose in 2024 when it comes to divorce, such as with alimony, 50% of their income, homes, etc.? And that was when the stats were 650,000. ChatGPT said that men lost around $30 billion in 2024 if 650,000 women filed for divorce. Now the stats have updated to 992,000. You may need to wake up and realize something. Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
Stop chasing love.
Stop chasing
You live in a society that has no love. You live in a society of women that listen to celebrities, focus on reality TV stars, and they want to live the life that they live. So that's why they are all chaotic and dramatic the way that they are today. So if you live in a time where women enjoy chaos, what makes you think that a marriage will work? You signing a piece of paper is only going to have you ending up.
Listen, they enjoy chaos. They say, I don't like that type. I don't like no jailbird type. And then you see him on your couch like this, lean back. Yes, they do. Think about it. I can tell you what type of man she likes. Because she was in love, or well, I don't know. I mean, she was acting like it. When I was a street dude. When I became a regular guy working a 9 to 5, coming home every day, not hitting the gym like that became a problem, huh? So when a person never cheats on you, never beats on you, and you don't like them, you decelerate, or whatever the word is, into what we call an empty shell, which I'm gonna get into in a second, with the guy that was doing what he's doing with you. 2013. That's all I gotta bring up. We wasn't rich, but we ain't had, all the bills were getting paid. And she was on the phone, or not the phone, but her headphones on the game, talking to a guy and trying to figure out what she should say to him. These are the facts. So when they bring up the financial struggles, going back to 2013, wasn't no financial struggle. That stuff kind of started in Texas. Like, we wasn't rich, but when I was living on 42nd and Silver Spring, all them bills was getting paid. I was working overtime and everything. And some of them times I had second job, paper routes, all kind of stuff. So I wasn't doing too bad. But women reach for excuses to make you look bad.
Up in divorce court. I just saw a video of a girl who was talking about the rapper Slim Thug. And she's talking about some mess between Slim Thug and Megan Thee Stallion right now, whatever. But she was talking about how Slim Thug, is sad because he's old now and he should be married by now and he's not married. You see, this is all a black woman can ever talk about.
All right. Enough about that shit. All right. All right, enough about that shit. But he asked ChatGPT, and he says the numbers are updating. By the way, that number is almost pretty much steady across the board. So he's saying that it's the 2024 numbers, and we don't have the necessary number.
Well,
this is the one I wanted to show here. Let's share the video right here. I can't play the video in totality, but maybe I'll leave in the description box the link. All right, here we go.
The reason we separated was simple. We were very, very different people. The reason that it was hard was because we got married really young. I was 24 when we got married, and he was 20.
and stop telling people, stop thinking that getting married young is the answer. That's the problem. Sometimes that's the problem. We got married young. That's the problem. For the woman, it's curiosity. For the man, it's like you get old and she gets curious. Dude, stop marrying these women, man, for real. If you do, you better be
and that was the
lucky.
first time either of us had been in love with somebody before, and we both loved each other. Even at the end of the marriage, we loved each other. But we wanted different things at the end of the marriage. We wanted to live in different places. He was a very fixed person. He wanted to live in the place that he had grown up. He didn't really seek experiences outside of the ones that he knew. He stayed friends with everybody he had known from the time that he was in high school. And I'm much more of a growth-oriented person.
Let me tell you something. Guys, do not relocate unless you want to. If you don't want to, don't. Don't leave your family. Don't leave what makes you comfortable and feel comfortable for no woman. I tell my sons this. Don't let these women have y'all in different states and have y'all away from each other. Because they close. They not that important, man. I'm telling you.
And
Different experiences, a growth-oriented person. I want to have a new era. I want to grow. I want to meet new people. I want to be outside. I want to be...
Okay, let's go
to this woman. She's the last video here. And she is, let's see, I think she's an attorney. Let me see if I can get her name right. Her name is Angel Jones. I don't know if she's an attorney. She's going to explain it right here. Her name is Angel Jones. And remember, gentlemen, when we're talking about marriage and divorce, it's not necessarily going to be the first year, the first 5 years, maybe not even the first 10 years. It's going to be down the line, 15, 20, and 25. Why is that important?
30.
Because you're not going to be prepared for it. You're probably going to be at your financial peak. And then she, like that other woman that said, I wanted to change.
You know what to do now.
Unknown. I would rather go to the unknown. Now you're in year 15. Okay, you bought a house. You've gotten your kids through at least elementary school, possibly close to high school or college. Okay, then she pulls the rug. So you're going to experience a lot of pain, not at 32, but at 52.
Pretty much.
52. So this is Angel Jones. I believe she's married, all right, for at least about 30 years. But she's going to talk about some things here related to Gen X and divorce at 50. When you are
which is what I'm finna experience.
You're talking about retirement in 5, 10, 15 years, and you're going to get the rug pull of a lifetime. So let me go ahead and play this video.
We're going to talk about our generation, my generation, your generation. That is, if you're a Gen X or a boomer, and, I've been called a boomer, not a boomer, 69 here. And what's going on with us with divorces? It's kind of crazy. And in fact, people in our generation make up 40% of all divorces now. And I think I know why this is happening. And I'm going to share with you why I think that is and why I think it's a bad idea. So we'll get right into why I think it is. People come to me, I'm a divorce attorney.
By the way, 40% of all divorces, Gen X boomers. So you got a good marriage now. All right. You've been making it to year 5.
Yeah, you see them in Target all hugged
year
up.
10, year
carrying
12,
the kids.
Year 15.
Okay.
It's fantastic. All right. Boom. Year 16. Disaster. All right. Year 20. Year 25. All right. So then you're not prepared for it.
I do consultations daily. Folks come in and almost always they're just tired of living with the same old You know, it's day in, day out. And most of the folks who are coming in at this point, they've raised their kids and they're heading into retirement. And what they're looking to do is just move into their last 20, 30 years, reinventing their lives, you know, finally getting to have their time, or at least having, you know, thoughts or fantasies, I think, in many ways, having a different kind of relationship than the one that they've created over, you know, the last couple decades or so. At least for me, you know, I've been married 30 years, and believe me, there are days when I'm like, 30 years, and this, I've worked to do this 30 years, where my husband and I, you know, are bickering over complete nonsense. So, you know, I get it. I'm trying to think back to the weekend we went to a wedding, which is always fun, a big family wedding this weekend. And it's really joyful, but, you know, you've got everybody ranging from, you know, the octogenarians down to little kids running around these big family weddings. And it's always
I'm doing like them girls.
And for us in particular, it's bittersweet because I didn't have the wedding that I wanted. And, you know, my husband gets a little touchy because, you know, it was his fault. He let his mom kind of take over the whole thing.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
All right. So this woman's upset. She went to a wedding 30 years down the line, and she says, I didn't get the wedding I wanted. It was his fault and his mama's fault.
And it's all Jermaine's fault.
So,
It's always Jermaine's fault.
here she is in her feelings. She's in her feelings because, and arguing about this shit 30 years later, she's still in her feelings about not having the wedding she wanted. Okay, let's continue here.
And
shout out to our brother Cody Draper. I like your teachings as a young black man. My opinion based off of your teachings is men and women, especially men, shouldn't maintain people after divorce. I believe so now. There was a time where I think men should maintain a woman after a divorce. That was at a time where women economically struggled. Today, they're not economically, they have the ability to do what they want to do.
Yeah,
and because they're distracted, they don't know what they want to do. So they got to find themselves on your dime. I disagree with it. Shout out to no government name. It's Coach Alini, the Liberator. Since you have pet wallets who are trapped in marriages and relationships that watch your content and have found your message too late, what's your message for them, especially the gumps who watch with their girlfriends and wives thinking that she'll never betray them? Hold on. Just hold on, man. Just watch out for the signs. And if you really wanted to do this, and I know people are against this, investigate your wife. Investigate her like this woman was your enemy, because that's who she is. Hire a private investigator on your wife.
No, this is what I say. I agree with, and I wish I would have did this, because I was thinking about doing this years ago, and this is how I found out about the emotional affair when I went through her phone. Before that, she was denying everything. Oh, there ain't nothing going on. I'm like, something is going on. Something is going on. She went to the bathroom one day, and I ran and grabbed her phone and went through it. And she was trying to figure out how to sext. S-E-X-T. The dude that she be talking to, and she admitted to it. And for once in her whole life, she apologized, but it wasn't real. It wasn't real. If you gonna get, I would say even before a marriage, if y'all in a relationship, leave her phone alone unless you are thinking about marriage or thinking about moving in together. Then you start messing with her phone. Don't let them talk about trust. If you marry them or you thinking about marrying them, I say, I agree with him on the private investigator. But I say also a lie detector test. If she fails, the relationship is over. And ask her things like, if she telling you she never cheated on you, ask her in the lie detector test. Have you ever had an emotional affair? Have you ever had a physical affair? Have you ever been penetrated by another man while you have been with me? Have you ever performed oral sex on another man while you have been with me? Or if she's saying she ain't never did, if she's saying, dude, you know what questions to ask by what she denies the most. If she telling you she only had sex with 2 people, say, have you had sex with more than 5 people? That's how you do that. Don't just give in because it's too much at stake with these And I definitely agree with him. And I just got in an argument. I be getting in arguments with people over that phone. If you in a relationship with her, if she ever accuses you, give me your phone. If you thinking about marrying her, you gotta catch her slipping. She in that shower and her phone in the room, you go through it. Yeah, you already know if she always got incognito and she ain't never got no messages or anything, you already know she deleting stuff. I agree with him on that.
Feel a little funny, fuzzy red flags, and you're trying to explain shit away, and you're making excuses for her why she comes home or why she spent the night at her friend's house after she went to girls' nights out. Hire a private investigator. This shit can be cleaned up real quick.
Real quick, before you lose all this money, before you get older.
Check her phone, hire a private investigator. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Do you guys got time? All the time. I got an appointment, a coaching call right quick.
Yeah, I got time, girls.
I'm gonna tell you. Check her phone. You have the right to check her phone. And
You got it right. I agree with him.
Right now. There's a certain things that, you know, there's a way you can do this. Basically, you could say, man, it's too late now because you guys are fucking ballless in your marriages. But you should, in your marriage, say phone check. All right? This day is phone check day. This day is phone check day. This is the household fucking rules. If she says no, kick that bitch to the motherfucking curb.
Exactly.
Before it's too late.
See this the coach that I know, man. This the coach right here. This is Kevin Samuels, is Coach Greg Adams, Dr. BOA, a few other dudes, including, I would put myself up there, YouTube just fraudulently messing with my numbers. But, and it's that, because why would you stay with a chick that think you supposed to trust her blindly? That's a scam. That's fraud. These chicks be guilty of fraud, like social fraud. This is social fraud. This is relationship fraud. You egging a relationship, and you ain't even the person. If he knew what you was doing, he'll dump you.
Half of the dollars you made goes to her. This goes to also your kids. Right? Your kids got phones and devices. All right, Sunday is phone. Don't even call out the day. All right, phone check. Everybody bring your devices, laptops, and fucking cell phones.
Exactly. Yeah. For real. So let's look at this. Empty nest or empty shell. Empty shell. An empty shell marriage refers to a marriage relationship where the couple remains legally married but has lost emotional connection, intimacy, and passion. While they may share a home, While they may share a home and daily routine, they function more like roommates. This is me. This is talking about me, and it's been this way for years. With little or no meaningful interaction or shared goal. She wanted me to work a job. I'm trying to do business. That's what they talking about, no shared goals. This type of marriage is often maintained for external reasons like children, finances, or social expectations. We tried to stay together for the kids. And it's been an empty shell for a long time, y'all. So, 90,000, it says that 29% of men file for divorce. It says that 900,000, he got ChatGPT. I heard that a lot of that stuff be accurate on there. Women filed for divorce in 2024. I told y'all, stop listening to these phony baloney ministers that's out of touch. Do you ever see the guys in your church at the movies? Do you ever see your pastor at the movies? Do you ever see your pastor at the basketball courts at the lake? It's out of touch. He's out of touch. And what they be saying is not even accurate from a biblical standpoint. They would have been out of touch with them too. Man, them dudes wasn't playing that with these women. They'd divorce you over everything. That's why they had to address it. They was not playing with these chicks. Oh, you don't want to give me none? All right, you can get up out of here. A woman, well, I just got an emotional. You'll get stoned to death. I got a video about that. They was not playing. I shouldn't let this go on this long. And they could try to blame me all they want. I'm not hearing nothing what she talking about, man. Nothing. She tries to play these little games, man. But you reap what you sow. All of y'all women playing these games with men, playing these coochie games, playing these games where you try to act like he ain't nothing good about him, like you so good. You gonna reap what you sow, because these dudes will smash you. You can have that little bag in the front hanging down, and some dude will put his thing in there. But you think he gonna marry you? Guys, do not let them come back. Especially if they have, I don't care if they kiss the dude on the lips. It's over. No circling back. Stop being desperate. Stop letting your ego get in the way. We got to check our egos, man. Stop caring what she does. Remember how she treated you. And know that it's a blessing for you to be able to get away from her. Know that. Know that. The kids, oh well. Oh well. How long you gonna keep ruining your life dealing with that evil broad? She's saying you evil, but it's her. Y'all know what y'all be doing this, man. A lot of y'all dudes like me, you ain't did nothing. She just wants bad guys. She's toxic. Her family, all she see is toxic relationships. Keep in mind, this chick ain't been texting me for months. Months, she ain't been texting me. The minute she think I done mess with another chick or all that, now I can show you a long line of texts. Toxic. You say you don't care, why are you talking? You're not gonna change my mind. You gonna get sharked out here. Cause you gonna reap what you sow. You gonna reap what you sow. It ain't even nothing else to discuss. It's time to get this money. All of y'all dudes is you in a situation with me, you done filed or you getting ready to file. Man, get your money. Don't worry about the cost. Don't let the cost that make her comfortable stand in the way of the cost of you getting out of there. Nobody care what she talking about. She the enemy. The minute she decided to play those coochie games, ain't no woman ever did that. These women always wanted to have sex with me. All the women that I was dealing with, I rarely ever had to go to them. I'm arguing with her like, man, you like years back, you don't ever want to do nothing. You know, we arguing over this stuff. How do you not, I'm telling her, like, how do you not ever want to have sex? What is wrong with you? First woman ever to do that. None of my girlfriends before her did that even once. Anytime I wanted it, I got it. And they sometimes wanted it. That stuff didn't start happening until I got married. So just understand, guys. Let the dumb people get married. You take this attitude that I'm gonna say right here. If you're good, you're on the clock. You on the clock. The minute you go bad, you off the clock. You getting dumped. As long as they cater to you, they accept your dominance, they submit to you, they're loyal to you. Ain't no other man. You can't have no other man. Well, what about you? You ain't having other women? Yep. You don't like it? Go over there with Pookie, who gonna lie to you. No, baby, you know the only one for me, and he gonna have 3 or 4. Go over there with him. But the stats speak for themselves. Average marriage only lasts 8 years. They say most of the divorces happen within 5 to 8 years. So why would you pay all of that money to pretend like you righteous? That's all it is. Marriage is pretense. It's pretense. I'm going to do what I do. Listen, I'm going to give account to the Most High. I know how he thinks. You don't. You don't even know him. I don't practice lawlessness. We gotta do, even if you got a good woman, don't ever think that she won't go bad. Don't ever think she won't go bad. I never dog dudes that the trick dudes that use their money to get them. Just if you a trick, right? Don't try to pit yourself against men, man. Just do what you do to get them. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But men ain't your enemy. If that's what you choose to do, I ain't got no problem with you. I don't. And the reason why, they said, but you a preacher. The reason why I don't got no problem with the trick ninja is because I know how these women are. What else he gonna be? The sucker? The simp? The white knight? The cuck? No. That'll ruin your life more than how much you talking? 200? Yeah, I got 200 for you. That's gonna ruin your life more than that. I'm kind of different. Like, I never do. I'm going to tell you about me. I never get tired of seeing the same negativeness. Unless dude, I don't. I'm the type of dude, I'll smash the same woman hundreds or thousands of times. But now I refuse to be monogamous. Like, I'll say, okay, y'all my 2 women. Y'all know about each other. I'm not gonna bring nothing else in without telling you. You know, that's faithfulness. That's loyalty. Okay, if you got 2 women and these are your women. You treating them good. You having a good time. Y'all do. Leave math in math class. Y'all be, I gotta be the only one. This ain't no 1 times 1 equals 1. The devil is a liar. But anyway, let me get going here. I do thank y'all for watching and keep tuning in for more videos.